Meghan and Harry introducing their new podcast on World Mental Health Day, as they talk with teenagers about removing stigma and bite to a healthier world. And Harry got a new nickname. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry teamed up with podcasting teens in California for World Mental Health Day. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have special plans for World Mental Health Day, their first ever joint podcast appearance. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex joined the Teenager Therapy podcast, hosted by 5 seniors at an Anaheim, California high school, to mark the day. The episode, which will be released Saturday, features Meghan and Harry's discussion about prioritizing mental health and removing any stigma surrounding the issue. The conversation was recorded earlier this week with 3 of the 5 hosts, Gail, Kayla and Thomas, at a pandemic-compliant shooting location in Montecito, where the couple recently moved with their 1-year-old son, Archie. The episode will drop across all platforms, including YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts and Stitcher, on Saturday, the 10th of October, World Mental Health Day, at 12 p.m. ET. Prince Harry even earned a new nickname during the recording session. When host Gail asked the couple what they like to be called, Harry was fine with anything. And Gail chose to call him Big H, a fun spin on Meghan's short and sweet nickname for her husband, H. Meghan and Prince Harry retain their titles of Duke and Duchess of Sussex when they stepped down as senior members of the royal family in March, but they sometimes opt to go by Meghan and Harry. At his first event after announcing their royal exit, a Travelist conference in Edinburgh, Scotland, this past February, Prince Harry asked people to just call me Harry. Mental health has been one of Prince Harry's key causes for years. To celebrate World Mental Health Day last year, he stepped out in Nottingham, the town about 125 miles north of London, where he and his wife took on their first official royal outing as a couple just after their November 2017 engagement. Meghan and Harry also lived at Kensington Palace's Nottingham Cottage early in their relationship, and it's even where the royal proposed during a cosy night roasting a chicken dinner. Harry also teamed up with singer-songwriter Ed Sheeran for a fun video shared to the now-defunct @Sussex Royal Instagram page in 2019. Meghan and Prince Harry have more exciting events planned for this weekend. They will take part in a live video chat with 23-year-old Pakistani activist Malala Yousafzai to mark International Day of the Girl on Sunday. The conversation, which will be streamed through YouTube and the Malala Fund's social media channels, will see the trio discuss the barriers preventing 130 million girls from going to school, and why it's essential that we champion every girl's right to learn. Meghan Markle and Prince Harry have recorded an episode of the Teenage Therapy podcast, which will stream on Saturday to mark World Mental Health Day. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex will talk about prioritizing mental health, removing the stigma around it, and discuss how we can all contribute to a healthier world, physically, mentally, emotionally, holistically. The podcast will be available from Spotify, Apple and YouTube from 9 a.m. PT, which is 4 p.m. in the UK. The podcast describes itself online as 5 stressed, sleep-deprived, yet energetic teens sit down and talk about the struggles that come with being a teenager. Prince Harry and Meghan listened to a few episodes of the series and decided they wanted to support the teens' work. The Duke has long been open up about his struggles with mental health, and revealed he needed counseling after the death of his mother, Princess Diana. It was announced last year that Prince Harry was partnering with Oprah Winfrey as co-creators and executive producers of a forthcoming mental health documentary series for Apple. The multi-part documentary series will focus on both mental illness and mental wellness, and aims to inspire viewers to have an honest conversation about the challenges they face. Harry has previously opened up about his own battle with depression, revealing that he was very close to a complete breakdown on numerous occasions. Speaking in 2018, he said, "I started to have conversations and actually all of a sudden this grief that I have never processed started to come to the forefront, and I was like, there is actually a load of stuff here that I need to deal with." Their new podcast appearance comes weeks after reports suggested the Duke and Duchess were set to be offered a 7-figure deal to produce podcasts for Spotify. The streaming giant, which is worth £22 billion, are hoping to sign the royal couple following the success of the Michelle Obama podcast, which has been a huge ratings hit. An insider said, the Duke and Duchess have been on their hit list for a while, and a detailed proposal is set to be presented to Meghan's US agent in a matter of weeks. The Sussexes already have some experience in podcasts and radio appearances. Meanwhile, in 2017, Prince Harry guest-edited BBC Radio 4's Today Show, while has a starring role in a new Netflix documentary Rising Phoenix, which was released on Wednesday. The episode was recorded earlier this week at a pandemic-compliant location in Montecito, California. Masks were worn the entire time. Meghan and Harry learned about the Teenager Therapy podcast from a recent article in the New York Times. An insider told Omid Scooby, the co-author for a recent bombshell biography about the Sussexes. The couple were impressed by the show and wanted to collaborate with the hosts. The insider said, they listened to a few episodes and were so impressed with the show and the grace and honesty of the young hosts. Teenage Therapy excitedly announced the collaboration with Meghan and Harry on Twitter on Friday. World Mental Health Day is on the 10th of October every year. Teenage Therapy is hosted by 5 friends based in California. In the near future, Meghan and Harry will be very busy with their work during this pandemic. Wish them all the best, going according to their wishes. It was fun and surprising to know the prince's nickname. Thank you for watching. If you like our video, would you please help us like, share and subscribe our channel. Wish you happy to see our videos. Thank you very much.